everyone, today I'm here by the river to share with you what I believe just might be one of the best tripod setups out there. I've been using this for quite a while now, almost an entire year, and I just absolutely love it. Now, just to go really quickly over the tripod itself, this is the Benro Tortoise TTOR 35CLV, and it is essentially a columnless, it doesn't have a column anyway, carbon fiber tripod with a leveling base. And what that means is that once you set it up, you undo this little lock here, and then the base of the tripod, not the tripod head, has a ball that can move around, and then you can level it using it. That is actually extremely useful. I much prefer that system to using a ball head. And that brings us around to the head that I'm using with this tripod. And that is the Leofoto VH30R. Now, this is kind of an interesting choice to go with because this is actually marketed as a monopod head, and it's not really intended for, like general purposes photography really, but I vastly prefer this style of tripod head to a ball head. It's far more secure and just adds a lot more precision to, really dialing in your shot. And thanks to using the leveling base, I get all the flexibility and ease of setup of a ball head. So honestly, it's the best of both worlds. Now, one caveat here is that this tripod head doesn't really seem to be very widely available anymore. I can't find it for, brand new in any of the major stores. It's on eBay, and it does appear to be available new in other countries, but here in the US, it's pretty hard to find right now. So if you want something similar, and actually quite a bit better, Aerotech makes a very similar tripod head that does all the same things, much higher quality. Oh, the eagles! Okay, that's cool. Anyway, Aerotech, they make a tripod head like this. It's like twice as expensive, maybe a bit more than twice as expensive, but it's absolutely worth it if you can afford it. However, I'm using this more budget-friendly head. It's still quite expensive. It's a little bit less than $200. So, and the tripod itself, I believe, is generally available for between $250 and $300. So it's quite pricey overall. Not nearly at the top of the spectrum for what you can spend on a tripod. And honestly, I think it's really, really very, very good. Anyway, we're going to unfold it here because another great thing about this tripod is how tall it gets. Plenty tall, very quick to undo, set up. And these are very solid locks. You do have to really make sure that they're cranked down because otherwise they can slip if you haven't made sure that they're all locked in there. And oh darn, it's starting to rain. Let's finish up this video while I still can. That is very inconvenient. Anyway, as you can see, it's plenty tall. It's also very solid. These legs adjust very easily. You can go all the way out to almost just flat on the ground. Got another notch there, another right there. So this thing can go quite low and very high. It is extremely solid. I've used this in high winds, all kinds of conditions, trusted some very large and heavy lenses to it as well, and it has always been super duper reliable, and I have used it quite extensively with a great effect, and it has genuinely improved my photography. A couple things to note about this head here. The top of the head can turn. That is actually quite important. You've got this here, like that can flip on its side, and then the base can turn as well. So you have all these different angles of adjustment. Let me grab my camera right here. Just clamp that into place and show you this. So this is how I, usually when I want a flat shot, very, very solid. It's not moving at all. There is starting to become a little bit of play in this angle right here. So you can have it locked all down, but it'll still move a little bit. So I may need to, I don't know, re-lubricate this joint or something, maybe clean it. I'm not exactly sure. That is a concern, and it is probably a reason to go with the more expensive Aerotech head rather than the Leofoto. But it's pretty good just for now. Anyway, if I want to turn it Oh, that is the wrong adjustment angle. Anyway, set that to right there, and then that, flip it on its side, and right like that I go to a portrait view. It's not as quick as doing on a ball head, but it's far more accurate. And I would just much rather have a tripod head like this than deal with a ball head. And yeah, that's just about it. So that is the Benro Tortoise columnless carbon fiber tripod and the Leofoto BH30R tripod head. And this is my setup, and I just love it.